Hello. Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me make sure all of the house cleaning is done. Hi, Tina. Of course, you can be here if you want to, whenever you want. I usually go until about 4, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So today I'm going to play around with some different materials to see different ways to make handmade Easter baskets. So this one here is one I made this morning. Super cute. Obviously, I'd want them to be bigger, but I'm going to make them in a smaller size so that you guys can just see the process from start to finish. And then after that, we will, hang on one second, let me go over to here. Yeah, after that, then we should be pretty much all set for tomorrow night. And then I'll make in the Handmade Gift Bosses group, I'll make a full size one tomorrow. So I'm just playing around today, and you guys could probably get some ideas on how to make a no-sew Easter basket. This one is so, so cute, don't you think? I might figure out a way to use it, in my dollhouse or something. It's the right colors and everything. So what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing my chat. So hang on. I think I'll just go like this. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. Yeah. So basically, all this is made from is where is that? basically, oh, let me show you. Last year I made one of these, but I couldn't figure out what to do or how to attach the handle and then how to make it, you know, uh, stand up. But this is basically what it looked like, and it's really super cool. I totally love it. This year, I think I'm going to use some of this wired jute cord, perhaps, underneath the um, the handle, So in other words, I'll wrap the jute twine first with, I'm sorry, I'll put this alongside, I'll run it along the jute twine, and then I will wrap it around that. So I don't know, that makes sense. So anyway, I really, really love this. I made this just out of hot glue and some fabrics that I got from Dollar Tree, and yeah, I really love it. I'll probably tear this off eventually and then redo the handle. But for now, I am going to show you guys. Um, First, I made this one out of this kind of jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree. And the way I decided to work with this, and you can do this whatever way you like, but I ended up taking this apart and then wrapping it with the yes, just needed a stiffer handle. I think I'm going to fix that. But I ended up wrapping that with uh, some fabric strips, and another option, if you don't want to unwrap all of this, is just to simply wrap it, this size, and you'll just get a thicker layer. All right. And so here's the difference between the two. Let me find an end here. Yeah, here we go. So it just depends on how wide you want it to be. So these come in 8-foot lengths. So if I take this apart, all I'm going to do is just slit. Oh, looks like I didn't even need to do that. Just remove this tape and then just start unwinding it. These are about $1.25 a piece. So you can get 24 feet for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. If you don't have a Dollar Tree, you can get something like this. And hang on a second, I think I threw away the package, but yeah. So this is cotton twine, and I wouldn't unravel this because it's really, really thin, unless you really wanted it to be thin. But this is just about, I don't know, half-inch um, cotton twine. You can use that, and I think it costs me for 59 feet. Okay, yeah, a 59-foot 8 millimeter cotton cord cost me about $10. So let's see. Let's just get a little bit granular here so I can kind of give you guys the difference between the two prices, because it's important to know, it seems like, oh, $10, that's too much to pay, you know, but more than $1.25 or $2.50 or whatever. But let's find out. I like to always find out how much these cost per yard or per foot. I'll do it per foot. So this is about 17 cents a foot. And then let's see, 125 divided by 8. And this is about 16 cents a foot. So really, it's about the same price. So if you're going to make a lot of uh, baskets, you might want to just grab a roll like this. And also, this stuff is really kind of scratchy. So if you want to be kind to your hands, this is a little bit nicer to work with. Also, so that's what I would do if I were going to use this. I would take all of this apart and then just wrap each one. And what I wrap with are strips of any kind of fabric that I like. I chose these colors because I don't know, I'm liking these colors lately, you know. And so I only have just these two. Let me turn this light down a little bit so you could see it better. So I only have these two, and all I did was take a fat quarter from Dollar Tree, snip along the edges. Actually, let me just show that to you. This is silly. I should just show it to you. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So basically, if you were going to use just any cut of fabric that you want to use, you can do it this way. Cotton or flannel. This one's cotton and this one's flannel. This is kind of like a broadcloth maybe. And what you would do is just to take one end. Hi, Arlene. Awesome. It's just cut little, however wide you want these to be. I would say the smaller or the thinner this part, the thinner you want your strips. And then all you do is just rip, just like that. So, and then, you can iron these if you want to. Uh, but you're gonna actually smooth it out a bit when you wrap this around. And so then you have all these you know, little frays, and that's kind of cute. But if you don't like that, just go ahead and cut with some good sharp scissors, and you should be good. So, and that's just really all that this is. If I were going to continue to wrap with this fabric, I would put some hot glue over here and some hot glue at the end. On these ones here, what I actually did was I put a little bit of hot glue in the middle as well. But I did it as I was working, not, I didn't put it like on the fabric um, in the beginning. So I'll show you what that looks like. All right. So I'm going to start here and just put like a little bit of hot glue on that. And then I'll take my beginning and and I have this glue gun on low. It's not that it won't burn your hands. It will, even if it is on low, but it won't make you like do an oh shit dance. Oh shit, I burned myself dance. So anyhow, you can wrap this, by how do I say? So you can wrap it so the lengths are longer, or that it's more of an angle so it covers more length. And with a striped fabric, it's kind of cute because, it creates like a little barber pole sort of thing, candy cane kind of thing. And so for some of the pieces of fabric, I put a little dot of glue in the middle and just continued, just because I wanted it to be secure. And this is kind of a long way to go from start to finish, wherever that is. So let's see. So you don't have to even wrap this if you don't want to. And that's kind of what I'm going to be working on today after I show you how to wrap this and how to finish it. When you get to the end, I'm going to try a couple other things that I would like to try and, see if I can create some different no-sew Easter basket looks that I like. Because all in all, this is kind of a lot of work to wrap all the twine. And for what it is, I mean, they are really cute, but for the way it turns out and as much time as I spend on one basket, I'd like it to look a little more pristine than they look, you know. So anyway, that's how I started. Glue here, wrap, glue here, wrap more, and glue here. And it comes out, pretty nice. I really actually love the way that the stripes look. So striped fabric is really cool looking. But as you can see with the other basket, other fabrics that are, you know, um, just different kind. I think these are actually stripes too, but they weren't the same kind of stripes, so they were positioned a little bit differently. But anyway, anything will work is my point. It just depends on what you like. So to put together one of these, since I've already made one of these, I'm going to go ahead and make it out of this. So the way that you do that is I'm going to remove this tape here. Wow, this really doesn't want to come off very well. Let's see if I can cut it with this. No, it's just I don't know where my other scissors are. Oh, here they are. So I'm just going to cut like this. And this frays quite a bit, so I'm just going to make this, put some glue on this end here. Let it cool for a minute and see if I can kind of get it to stick together where it's not going to become like super unraveled. So that's probably going to be good enough. And I will show you why in just a moment. So when I start this, what I want to do is first just put some hot glue. I'm not sure if I need to bring this a little bit closer, but I think that would be helpful. And I want to keep it just going to roll it onto itself. All right. So I'm just kind of pressing this all down so that all the fibers will kind of lay down and be stuck together. After that, I'm just going to put a little more glue, about an inch, inch and a half, and just start rolling it onto itself. Ouch. Be careful. This might even be a little bit easier to do. The only thing about hot glue is that if you get it like on your fingers, you can't feel anything. So, anyways, but you'll get a kind of a rhythm, you know, a way that it works best for you. Just try different things and see what works. But you're really just going to make a disc, for the bottom. And I can already tell that because this cotton twine is so soft and pliable, that this is going to also be pretty soft and pliable. So I'll probably need to reinforce it in some way. And that's a difference between the twine, the regular jute twine, and the cotton twine. But I just love the way cotton twine looks. It's so like macrame like, you know. And that's sort of, a cool look right now. So you can make this basket, for Easter if you want to, or you can make it, for a for around a plant or for like a little junk basket or whatever. You can make it for a gift basket that can be used afterward for something else. There's a lot of uses for baskets, and baskets are very expensive at the store, in my opinion. Dang. I mean, for what they are, somebody like will sit and weave a basket, and really, the price is probably right. It's probably a little bit too small, but I don't want to pay $15 for a basket, so, and that's just me. So, I'm going to go ahead and make another small one like this one. And I think I'll probably use these for miniature blankets in my dollhouse. So, I'll have to decide how. So I want to find out where my end is. And it's about right there. So I want to make sure that I've got a circle, because this looks like an oval if I were to stop there. It doesn't look quite finished. So I want to make sure that I make my full circle. And once I've got a nice round circle, I'm going to start building it on top here, which means that I'm going to put the glue here. Let me put a little here too, just so there's not an opening there. And then we're just going to keep going around until we get the height we want. And one thing I didn't do on this side was count how many layers I had here. I've got 5 on this side and 4 on this side. So if you were to look at it from the side, it looks uneven, you know. So we're going to watch that this time. If you're not making Easter baskets this year, but you want to use this, you could, hi Andrea, you can use these baskets for your handmade soaps and bath bombs and all those things. And it can serve as a cute, decoration basket for someone's bathroom. And so I'm trying to be real careful with the hot glue that it doesn't get all over because it can, you know, if we're messy. But for the most part, I mean, I'm not perfect at it. There's a couple places here that you can actually see the hot glue, you know. It's like a little shiny between the two layers or whatever, but it's not too bad. And you know what? I want to just be honest with you that when I go shopping places and I look at the craftsmanship of things, I mean, what I do here is pretty good, you know, pretty comparable. Just coming out so cute. So I'm kind of thinking, how am I going to do the handle for this? And I think I sort of have an idea, but you know, I'm always thinking on the fly. That's actually why I do these craft streams because this is where I test out my little prototypes and stuff for my workshops. And so if you guys learn something, you're more than welcome to take it and use it. But I may not have a specific pattern or something that I'm following when I get here to the craft stream. So so that's 4 layers and that's pretty cute. I mean, and the reality is that I could, just actually wait. Let me do one more layer and then actually I like the 4 layers, but let me just do one more. So with an idea I just thought that I might use. Some things that you can use if you are wanting to upcycle things is you might be able to twist some of those thin plastic bags together, like produce bags maybe, and make baskets out of them. I haven't tried that, but I'm just trying to think of like different things that can be used if you have like a whole bunch of something. Ouch. Okay, so I want to let this dry for a minute because I want to actually test something out really quick. I'm gonna grab some wire really quick. So I had contemplated maybe putting this inside of the uh, handle, but because this one is really small, I think I'm going to just use some of this wire. Yeah, you can totally do that, Arlene, macrame cord. So Okay, so that's nicely glued right here. Okay. And so what I want is for it to be about this tall. So I'm going to cut this about here, and now I'm just testing something out. So let's see. So I think what I want to try to do is to somehow thread this. Maybe I can go from this direction. Kind of just set this in here. Yeah, it looks like I can do this. So it just takes, a little bit of ingenuity here, which I know y'all have, to go ahead and just close the layers over the metal. And actually, I kind of want this to come out, or to, yeah, come out of there a little bit. And then, so what I don't want is, I don't want to see that there is uh, any metal in there. So, which is going to be a little bit tricky. Maybe. I'll just have to see how it works. But I do kind of want to just put a little bit of glue there. See if I can get this to just sit in place. Yeah, this wants to fray. So let me just keep working on it a little bit. Ouch. Goodness, that doesn't feel good. All right. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Okay. You could always, which I might do, you could always grab some muslin and just kind of glue a piece in place. But maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I simply just want to cut this here. Maybe not. Maybe not. So I think what I'll do is just go ahead and see what I can come up with here. Yeah, I know I should do that. I have never used them, but that is an excellent idea, Arlene. And then I want to go ahead and put a little dot of glue here and catch that wire in there. And then I'm going to cut the wire here and catch the wire down here too with the glue. Just a little dot of glue. And just move the damn autocorrect is always doing weird stuff. So basically, now I've got a handle that is going to stand up nicely. So I like that a lot. I do think, though, as pliable as this is, yes, I know. I think that too, Arlene. So as pliable as this is, it might need something on the inside for stability if you make it big. But it is just so cute. I absolutely adore this. I think it's just so, so cute. And this one too. So, so basically, I've got these. They're going in my dollhouse. So I thought too that I might try this with some of this jute twine also. So let me just unravel some of this. Oh, you know what? I'm having some more ideas, more brainstorms. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to be thinking a little bit and trying to think of things that we can do with stuff we might already have. I'm kind of on this quest. You guys know, if you know me, you know that I'm kind of on this quest right now to upcycle things that we would throw away into items that, somebody that we could give as a gift to somebody or that we can use, in other ways. The gift part almost feels a little bit like a stretch still for me right now. Oh my gosh. Arlene. Ah, that's so fun. That is like 100% my kind of joke. I told you guys, did I ever tell you guys? Maybe not you guys, but one time I have like a sixth sense of humor like that, where stuff like that's really funny to me. And so one year, I think it was like during COVID or something, there was a meme on Facebook and it was like Jeffrey Dahmer or something, and he's sitting at the Five Guys restaurant and he's looking at a burger and he's like, I don't think there's Five Guys in here. Anyway, I thought it was funny, you know, and so I had posted it back in, you know, during COVID. Well, a couple of years later, it comes up in my feed. I did not repost it, but it comes up in my Facebook feed as a memory. And then I got like locked out of Facebook for 30 days because of it. And I didn't even do anything. It was just there from my memories. I'm like, you did this, Facebook, not me. Anyway, yeah. But autocorrect, yes. Autocorrect. I get one time I was gonna meet a friend over at this restaurant called oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that would be a great idea. Um so I know. I'm sick, right? So now you know who I am. But anyways, I don't know. I just love to laugh and I probably laugh at more inappropriate things than I probably should. But that is me. So now I am going to try the same thing, but just with this jute twine. And I'm just going to do it exactly the same. So if you have maybe thinner jute twine and you want to, wind some together, you can do that. But to me, I kind of feel like um, I want to do things. I'm already doing all the winding of this, I really don't want to have to have to make anything new, which is what I do with this, you know, with the winding the fabric over it, but it is awfully cute, so it's kind of worth it. So anyway, let's see. I have been on a new eating plan and I have lost 12 pounds, which I'm really happy for. I feel tired a lot of times, but that's okay. I am just plugging along. So I know I've been a little quiet in the group and stuff, um, but I am doing a lot of things. Some of you guys know that I have also, in addition to Handmade Gift Bosses and Create a Handmade Holiday, I have Stone Family Farmstead, my first website. And so because it is garden season, I am working on, those kinds of things. And some of you guys went to our summit, which was in February, like early this month. I know. A lot of it is it's probably just water and inflammation, but I'm happy for it. It means I'm more comfortable in my clothes, that's for sure. And so yeah. Thanks, Ellen. And I got a new hair color. I'll show you guys. That's my new hair color. So yeah, it was good. We had some really, really nice people um, teaching, and it was a really successful summit. So there were a lot of people that came out of that really have not ever had a successful garden and want help. So um, I've been working on something along those lines to help those people to be able to start a garden and get themselves in the place where they want to be this year. You know. Thanks, Ellen. I do too. I have been waiting for my hair to start growing out regularly gray, and for the most part, it is in the front, and I like that color and everything. But I've always wanted to just regularly just have my hair purple, and so now I'm gonna do it. So yeah, so that's why I'm kind of missing in action with the group because I'm working on some garden things, and I'm kind of thinking that it's a good possibility that aside from the accountability stuff I'm doing with the membership, I'll probably end up being quiet in the beginning of the year if I choose to start doing garden things because that's what I'll be doing, and I kind of try to run my business in a way that I just take you guys along with whatever I'm doing. So, you know, it's not for everybody, but it's fun. So again, this is you can get this and something more similar to this at Dollar Tree. This comes in 8 foot, and it's actually a 3 ply like this, 8 foot lengths. And I, untwined it so I could get 24 feet out of it. And if you do it that way, let me give you the price on that. 5 cents a foot. So to me, that's a really great price, you know. And if you couple it with, a couple of fat quarters, and you cover this, you know, and some hot glue, you probably get away with making a nice basket for 10 bucks, which to me is kind of pricey. But if you make it handmade, it becomes an heirloom for your family. I am. I'm taking care of myself, Ellen, but thank you. I do need to be reminded of that sometimes. Um, yes. Do you guys ever have like things that you do that you just can't not do? That's kind of how I am with making things, whether that be a garden, food, um, you know, gifts, anything. I just, I have to. I don't know why. Well, I would like to know what braided Siberian iris leaves are, because if you already have it in a string form, I guess you could say, I can't see why you wouldn't be able to do that, especially if it were like a consistent um, thickness. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't help, it doesn't hurt, Andrea. So let's see where my beginning is. It's here. So I'm going to go to about here. And I think I like that circle. And then I'll start building up the sides. And basically, that's how you make a basket like this. Now, when you make a larger one, like the one I showed you before, you might want to have something to wind it around. It does help if you have like a wire basket or something like that. It also is kind of a pain in the ass when you do it that way, because um, the hot glue, you have to peel the hot glue off of the basket, and it's a little bit messy. And that's kind of why I'm liking just slowly doing it this way. But I'm going to have to try this tomorrow, but with, a larger basket. Are they dry, Arlene? Or are they treated anyway? Because if they're dried leaves, I would think that it might get crumbly, yeah. What if you used well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't really need the hot glue because you could just weave sticks like hmm. Yeah, a cheap plastic bowl would work, Ellen, I think. Um, anything that you could just wind it around, but it is easier if you don't have to. Because I think you just have a better chance of getting the glue where it's supposed to go because you're not fighting with something else, you know what I mean? So maybe this will be for my dollhouse too, but maybe I'll just make like a little kitty bed out of it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I would love to see that, Arlene, if you want to post it in the group. That's really interesting to me when people use fibers that they have like, on their property or something for in a practical way. I really kind of am a geek about that sort of stuff. I haven't done anything like that in a while, but when we first moved here, we had 5 pine trees. And yeah, I like it. We had 5 pine trees, and so I made a a wreath, a Christmas wreath out of pine branches, and it was so pretty, really, really pretty. And I just felt so accomplished because I was like, I'm using my own homestead stuff to make things. So that's kind of where handcrafted gifts made simple got started, you guys. Was that on Stone Family Farmstead? I wanted to give ideas. I wanted to write about ideas of using what you produce on your homestead to make gifts for people. Because um, when people learn, you know, that you homestead, they're totally intrigued. And then when you give them something you made out of something that you created or produced or whatever, it's it's almost like gold. You know what I mean? People just get really into that. And so you can grow herbs and make salves and all that good stuff. There's just a lot that can be done, obviously jams, wines, and those things. And that's really where handcrafted gifts made simple kind of got started. Do you think I should make this one into a basket or should I just leave it and make it like a kitty bed? It really reminds me of a kitty bed. And of course I have to have a kitty in my dollhouse. Speaking of dollhouses, would anyone be interested in learning how to create a dollhouse out of um, out of cardboard and other things that you have, scrap fabrics and stuff like that? If you would be, um, kitty bed, yep, I'm doing a kitty bed then. Because I'm playing around with an idea right now along those lines. And I've been actually wanting to do like um, incorporate some dollhouse stuff for anyone that's making gifts for for little children, but whatever it is that I make, you guys, I might be on a quest to make things, from recycled materials and stuff, but I'm also on a quest to make sure that, whatever I make is going to look, high end and giftable, or else it's just not worth it, you know. So, yeah. So I'm working on it. I could show you a little bit of what I've done so far, but I'll do that in a little bit if you want to see. If you want to see, only if you want to see. All right, I'm going to cut this here and then glue these fibers down. Yeah, you can see my dollhouse. Sure. Okay, so there's my kitty bed. It's a little rough right here, but I think if I just press it down, yeah, there we go. All right, let's see if I can do this without messing things up. Let's see. Sorry about my hand. So this is the dollhouse itself, and this is actually the room that I'm working on. So hang on, let me move that. So that's what that looks like, and I put that together by myself. Look, Baby Yoda in there. That's Todd's doing. He does stuff like that. And I'm not quite finished yet because it used to be over here on this table. And then we just moved it here because Todd built this. Oh, I should show this to you guys too. See this? These shelves. Look at this thing that Todd built. He designed it and built the whole thing. Amazing, right? Hi, Bella. And it's got that side, and it's got all this storage over here. So now I can see everything I have. But let's go around the back and look inside of the dollhouse. It's pretty much not done yet, but it's got a lot of space inside. I'm gonna get ready to we were gonna put it on one of these, like a lazy Susan, but I don't think we will. But anyway, this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got 3 levels, and I'm just playing around with it right now. And so I got to finish the roof. Oh, it's also got one of these little tower thingy. And so it's about time for me to get started working on it again. So anyway, that's the dollhouse. So, all right, let me get myself back in order here because now the view's all funky again. Um, yeah, yeah, thank you guys. The storage cupboard is super helpful. He based it on an island. So I think we're upside down. So let's rotate a bit. No, that's weird. Oh, okay, there we are. So let me show you a little bit of what I am doing with the dollhouse thing. but I gotta get you guys back over here. Thank you. I followed the directions for for the dollhouse. Oh, you're welcome. I love sharing things. Okay, so um, this is how far I've gotten, and let me just pull the camera up. Oops, a little bit more. And so basically the outside walls, the outside walls are just cardboard, and the floor too. This is scrapbook paper. This is, like from a strawberry box or something. And this is going to be the flooring. And basically all this is chipboard. You can get chipboard from like, your a pad of paper, that brown piece of cardboard in the back. So I am going to end up using this as flooring, like staggered wood flooring. And I will probably also use it here and around the windows and here, or around the window and here. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a third wall. I kind of just like it like this. Um, but also, I made this couch, and this is my first time, so it's kind of, not exactly what I would want it to be, but it's really cushiony. It's comfortable. And so that's my little sectional couch. And let's see, let me pull you guys over this way a little bit. And I made a little throw blanket, a little rug, and a little throw pillow. So that's as far as I've gotten so far, but I think it's going to look really cute when there's a floor. And all this is piece of cardboard with, a spiral of braided cotton yarn. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I ended. So I don't know that I have much more to show you guys about the baskets, but do you have any questions? And do you want me to demonstrate anything else about the baskets, since that's what we're kind of here for? Look at, what if I put this over here? Kitty bed. Or wait, put that here, put that there. Kitty bed here. I know, isn't it cute? It's coming out so much better than I thought. But it would kind of be cute to do, you know, one and then perhaps, you know, make the next room another time. Bye, Arlene, or something like that. So anyway, that's kind of just where I'm at with that. I tell you guys, I am inspired by absolutely everything. So I really can't watch YouTube without starting to like make things. So, oh, you're welcome, Sandra. Thank you, Andrea. I was sort of thinking about using this somehow in the basket. don't really know how. But I go to thrift stores sometimes, and um, once I was kind of on the hunt for, let me go grab my other scissors. I was on the hunt for different types of lace. And, if I were to go into a store, um, like Joann's or something, Hobby Lobby, and try to buy lace like this, it might be, you know, more expensive than just paying, $2 a shirt on, yellow tag day or whatever. So, yeah, I was just kind of thinking, I wonder what I could use this for. And I have a lot of different colors of lace. And what I had actually thought about doing with it was using it for junk journal, like in strips for junk journal tassels. But there's so much of it, that I have plenty to use for other things. So maybe I'll give this a try and see how this looks around some of the twine. And so we're all just all about ideas right now, you know, just all about trying stuff. Bye bye, Ellen. Thanks for coming. This isn't half bad, really. All right. Let's see what it looks like wound up like a basket or whatever. Let's see. Hmm. All right. So if you guys are interested in seeing the full basket workshop, no sew basket workshop, I'm going to be doing a larger version of either this or maybe a combination. I'll be doing that tomorrow in the Handmade Gift Bosses group. And um, if you want to go, you will need to, no, it's not in the Handmade Gift Bosses group. What am I even talking about? It's in the Zoom room. So if you want to get that information to go, you'll need to sign up. And if you are I can get you that sign up, I think. I just need to figure out where it's at. We just got done moving um, a lot of our stuff, like our email system, to another system. So all the signups and the sign up forms are going to be a little bit different. So if you ever sign up for anything and you're like, I don't even know what just happened, you know what I mean? I didn't get any notifications, I didn't anything or whatever. It's probably because you signed up on a sign up form that we have not yet cleaned up and changed out. So, please feel free to email us at info@creativehandmadeholiday.com and Alyssa will help you with that. And let me see if I can grab that. Oops. If I can grab the sign up form. I think it is just on Create a Handmade Holiday. So let's see. Hmm. All right. I guess I gotta sign in. Okay. I'm going to have to grab that soon, but this is actually coming out pretty neat, you know? I actually really kind of like the way this lace is looking, you know? It looks really cool. What do you guys think of it? What else could you think of to use to wrap around this that you think would look cool? I mean, I think we could do a lot of different things and get a lot of different vibes from whatever it is we, wrap things up in. So, you know, just the plain jute twine, is would be really cool for plants, to put like a potted plant inside. This would be really cute for Easter or for, you know, something like that. And this is really cute for home decor. I mean, I think we can get a lot of different vibes out of this, just this one, um, just this one topic or project, I should say, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to find that sign in. One of these days, I'm going to have a sidekick, you know, that can like give all the links and do all the things as I'm saying it. I would just love that. If anybody knows anybody like that, please tell me. Um, let's see. Let's look for landing pages. Yep, I found it. I found it. All right. Here is the URL for that. if you want to come to the workshop, just go over there and sign up, and Alyssa will send all the information out tomorrow. And it's happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. I think this looks great too. I think I'm going to continue with this and keep wrapping it, because that would be actually a really nice, something really nice to put, bath salts, you know, kind of a cute, like, bath salt, bath, whatever, washcloth kind of thing. Spa basket is what I'm trying to say. So, anyway, all right. Yeah, I think this one's going to look really cool. And I think I have enough time to make it, so why not? Uh-oh, looks like you guys, if we're getting a lot of rain. So if my connection gets a little wonky, that's why. I'm just going to keep building it as I go along. So sometimes when you're wrapping the twine, you get like globby places right here. So all I'm doing is, just as I come around to it, I'm just trying to twist it so that it kind of looks smaller, and gets more compact before it glues down. So you will, as you do this project, you will learn, you know, what works, and figure it out. I'm just giving you guys a springboard to go off of. You guys got to use your own brilliance for for creating it your way. Which, by the way, I'd love to see in the group if you guys are ever inclined to share. Everybody loves to see what everybody's doing, you know. And if you don't want it to get lost, post it like as a new post so that everybody can ooh and ah over your stuff, because they want to. They want to. The more that we share what we're doing, the more connection we can make with each other, and with others in the group, and the more ideas we can get. And the cool thing is, because I say this a lot, but you guys, I'm not the only person with fantastic ideas around here. A lot of my ideas are made better by your suggestions. And and I'm stoked about that. I'm always happy to find easier ways to do things. And you know, the brilliance just never stops in this group. And I'm not talking about me. So, ouch. I'm really glad I decided to do like a bunch of little baskets instead of one big one. That way we can see like a few different things, get a few different ideas. I didn't think about that until I was actually watching somebody make a basket, and they made a tiny basket. And it was basically like a basket that was made out of old denim and was crocheted together. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those, but they look really cute and sturdy and everything. And yeah, but she made a tiny one so that the video wasn't like, super long or whatever, or, it was easy enough to understand it in that respect. So, of course, here I do these super long. Yes, yes, Tina, that's fine. It's a charity, right? No, that's okay. I can't remember. You did say what it was about, and I can't completely remember, but it seemed like it was a charity for making cards for people. Ow, goodness. Put my finger right in that. Thanks for coming, Sandra. Good to see you. Okay, Tina, I'll see you. Good luck with your call. Hi, Bella. Bella's telling me it's time for something. This happens about every hour or two. And don't you know she's going to die if I don't get off this chair and go do something. Hi, Noe. I was kind of wondering about you, how you're doing. It's okay. You could totally be quiet. No big deal at all. No big deal at all. So I like how this one's coming out too. It's cute. It might be cuter, wrapped around the white, or maybe even like alternated or something. I'm not sure. So let's see. Let me go ahead and continue this a little bit more. Hi, Bella. What can I do for you? Bella Boo. All right. You got to hang on a minute. Not yet, Bella. You know what? I cut this a little longer this time and it seems to be working out just fine. I don't know how it would work out with the regular fabric, but with this lace is stretchy enough that it could get nice and snug. And so, yeah, this is working pretty nicely here. All right. So let me see. Oops. Let's hold that together a little better. Cute. I think I'll just do a little bit more of this lace and then I'll finish it off. And then I think we'll be all set for the day. Unless anybody has any requests. And I'm not talking about song requests, because if you have a song request, I might sing it. maybe. You guys go sign up for the workshop tomorrow where I'll be making one of these baskets, but big. Not huge, but just, average size. And I'm also going to be thinking about what else we could make this out of. It might be interesting to have a lot of different options. Okay, so get some of this. I don't know if this is going to work. I should have wrapped this inside. Maybe that's not going to work. But maybe it'll still be fine because it's going to be so short. I want to do the whole thing over again. All right. Okay. Let me just cut this right here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Not yet, Bella. Not just yet. I'm almost done. Okay. I'll figure out how to glue that on just a little bit more. All right. All right. I think a couple little touch-ups. Yeah, I like it too. It's kind of shabby chic, I guess. All right. Okay, so looks like I might be upside down. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. So here are my little bitty baskets. And so if you decide to make one of these, oh, that's so funny. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay, it's going to be better in just a minute. There we go. Oh, shoot. There's such a delay. I just am like, sorry about that, you guys. This delay kind of gets me sometimes. So, anyways, these are just so cute. And yeah, really easy to make. Yeah, I love them too. I think they're so cute. And so, and I also have a little kitty bed too. So, anyway, Bella is telling me that it's time for me to go. So, I am going to go. Thank you so much for you guys being here. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Go sign up through the link in the chat um, for the workshop. And I'll see you tomorrow on Zoom. All right. Bye, guys.